Okay, well let's do this. Why don't you take it easy on the first lap, get your car warmed up, and let me see where you're driving your line now, and then I'll tell you where I like to drive it.
He said my line was good, but I'm not smooth enough on the brakes. I've been taught to brake hard at the last minute, short period of time, to build less heat. He said that's not the right way to do this track, so
well,
I'll take whatever. I'm sure everybody does it different.
Brake straight here. And then
I've seen some people apex at the cone, and then I've seen some people apex at the one before it.
The cone's actually a little bit late. How I like to apex a little bit after that cone right there. The car I'm driving today. You stay a little bit wider there because you want to really hit the apex here on that part of the
after the cone.
After the cone, that cone's a little bit late. Kind of sit right on this oil stick. Don't turn this cone here. What that cone is, that's just actually where you want to start your turn in. Okay, stay in the middle. Now cut it in. Cut it in, right there, straight towards the middle of the track. Okay, well, it's a smooth car. Stay out wide, now cut it in. What you want to do is come straight down this inside right here, and reflect. Straight, 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 brake straight, now turn. What I do is I pick out, see that, well, next time around I point out where I shoot for. Good, way to track out wide, that's perfect. Good.
You're about 3/4 out here?
Good, you're right here, and now cut it in, and shoot for the end of the tires. Okay? Right over there. Good. Good. You want to run right around these bricks right here, right around the gators, stick it, now track out to the corner. Man, this thing has some pull. Holy shit! Sorry. Now when you brake, more important how you put off the brake than how you put it on. So you can start putting the brake on early. Okay, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Okay, let off and turn. Okay, hold this apex, hold it. Okay, now straight to the cone. Now turn in. You want to just flip this cone and hold on to the gators. Shoot to the other cone. That's good. Now stay in the middle of the track here. Now cut it in. Stay a little bit more to the middle on this one. Good. Now that's very smooth. I don't know what he's talking about. The modulation between your gas and your brake is good. Okay. That light post right there, the light's on it, and you right towards that, right there. Brake hard, and then you turn in. Okay. And you did well here. You use your whole track. Track way out to the corner. Now shoot back across.
Do most people brake a little here?
I do.
Okay.
Then again, I don't know the grip on this car.
Middle, and then cut in at that cone.
Right. And then I use the tires as a guide to kind of bring it towards the track out. What is this, an S4 or an A4?
S4 with the RS4, all OEM RS4 stuff.
Can I have it? Sure. Good. There you go. Watch, you got a car up here. You're going to brake early. Good. Good. Now remember, you hold your brakes. That was a good example of it because you had cars in front of you.
Yeah,
what you want to do is you hold your brakes and you stay your front on, then you let off just as you start your turn. Okay. That way you keep your weight on your front tires and you turn better. Look at that. This thing has some pull. Wow.
Is he supposed to pass like that?
No, he didn't get a point by, but that's the right side to pass on him. The guy in the Audi should have pointed to by. He did. What I like to do is try to stay a little bit next time through, stay a car width to the right. Okay. From where you're coming in. And what you can do is you hold a straight line, brake later, and then turn in. This car will slow down fast. That's it. Oh. Good. You got a lot of torque on this cut. You just want to make sure you don't put the power down too much before your apex. Your back end got a little bit squirrely out there. Okay. It's a nice machine. Holy cow.
Thank you.
Track out. Don't wait for the signal.
I just let you know I was in.
Yeah, he's got 3 cars in front of him.
That's what I saw.
Okay. Now let's do this slow. Practice. Don't put your brakes on yet. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, now brake. Hold your brakes on. Hold your brakes on. Let off and turn. Okay. You don't have to worry about getting on the gas so much. I think that's what maybe he's talking about. You want to modulate.
Yeah.
And that's really the only place you really brake hard. Now try to stay a little car width out wider, and brake a little later. Brake a little, good. The turn will turn out a lot, exactly the same, but you'll pick up 10 feet of track doing that. That's the secret. That's good too. Just what you did is good. I'm just going to let you drive for a few laps. I'll shut up. Perfect. That was good.
I have a hard time doing it right slow.
Yeah, it's one of these things where it's hard to do slow because you're not carrying enough speed. You end up slowing down too much, you know?
Stay out a little further.
You still have the wheels turned just a little bit when you're braking. The car wants to rotate around your left front.
Am I allowed to pass here?
On the left side. He's giving you the wrong side. Okay, go around him on the outside. No. You gotta pass him on this side.
If we're not in sync, I ain't doing it.
That's right. He'll cut you right off here. What I'm saying is, they're also up here going into that cone on 5 or 6 it is. You're braking hard, but you still have your tires turned a little bit. You got to remember to straighten out no matter where you point, you brake hard, then make the turn.
I thought it was okay to trail brake so long as your brake is coming out as you're giving it input about the same measure.
Yeah, if you're really good, you can do that. It's your car, so you have a good feel for it.
Okay.
But sitting in my seat, I can still feel it. I can feel the back end getting a little wanting to jump out on you.
Okay.
Now maybe that's how you're used to feeling it, so it's okay.